Hello again, everyone. Mick Coxidge, talking all things vintage paperback, mostly UK, but I dabble into American and various other countries, as you'll come to realise over the weeks and months ahead. Today, quite a weird one, really. Just a quick video, really. I've done quite a few long ones. I thought I'd throw in a couple of short ones. Here's the first one on Paladin Press Ltd from the UK. And they brought out a series of books in the early 50s. I think 1953 or 54. They're not dated as usual with UK books, and they're called Yankee books, American bestsellers, and they're printed by Paladin Press Ltd from the UK in London, southeast London. Only three authors are used that I can tell so far, from the ones listed in the three books and the one I've seen online. Day Keane, Harry Whittington and Albert L. Quant. So it's a strange publication, and there's obviously a tie to Hambro in America from their digest books. So I'm going to do a quick video on Paladin Press Ltd from the UK, and hopefully it's insightful for you, and maybe if anyone else has got any copies of this, they could send me the images at least to show that they're out there, because like I say, the only three I've ever seen are sitting right here. Anyway, Paladin Press Ltd, let's go. And welcome back, everybody. Here we go, Paladin Press Ltd. So I've just set up a few of my titles here, and along with the corresponding books from either America or Australia. And you can see there, straight off the bat, we've got Mrs. Homicide by Day Keane. Now, I never really know how to say Day Keane's real name correctly. This was just a pseudonym he used, but I think it's Gunnar Hujestad, or Hergestad, I do believe. I think from 1954, and it's very much like the Ace. I don't own the Ace double for this particular book. I do own the Phantom Book Australian version on the left, when you see the artwork does suffer slightly. But the UK version does stick pretty much to the original artwork by Norman Saunders, and very good artwork it is too. Again, this copy is a little bit, it's a bit worn. But when I found this, I was not going to talking about books. I don't really worry too much about condition, as long as the cover is intact and it's secure to the book. I'm in, and if it's rare, then I'm definitely in. I'm not really too fussy, really. I don't mind the odd little mark on the front and a few creases here and there. It shows it's lived a life. And this is the back of Mrs. Homicide, as you can see. An original, apparently, Paladin suspense mystery. I beg to differ. But anyway, yeah, Day Keane, there's the spine. This one has been taped. I knew that when I purchased it, and I'm very happy. And just down the bottom is the Yankee American bestsellers, Yankee Books American bestsellers, and Paladin Press. Mrs. Homicide. I am very, very pleased to own both copies. Let's put them to one side. And then on to Wake Up to Murder. I'll bring the this is the UK version into the foreground. Again, Yankee Books American bestsellers, with the great artwork on the front here, which really is good quality. And this book's in really great shape. I found this in a bookshop in the UK for £5. I did a little cartwheel when I found it, just in a bookshop amongst a plethora of other paperbacks. Not in a glass cupboard, not in a behind the counter. This was just amongst normal paperbacks, and I couldn't believe my luck. Anyway, I don't have much luck with books, but on this particular day, I did. Wake Up to Murder by Dakin. The artist is unknown. Again, there's the back. There's that pink surround. Answer or I'll shoot. Wake Up to Murder. Apparently it's an original Paladin suspense mystery. These have all been published before. So if I just move these to one side, you can see here is the dropping me notes everywhere. Here is the American version, number 513 by Dakin. And then also, just to back that up, there's my Australian copy as well, which I'm not sure the number on this one here. 511. Actually, I think that's the American copy. They're very close together. As you can tell, the artwork hasn't suffered too much. But I'm very pleased to have all three copies, and great books. But the Paladin Press one, I guarantee, doesn't pop up too often. And the final one in my very quick video is Zip Gun Angels. Again, I found this on eBay. No one else bid, and I was lucky to get it. Now, straight away you can tell that this poor book has been through the ringer slightly. There are some heavy creases on here, and it's seen better days. It is intact. There is no chance of this falling away, but it has seen a good life, and it's quite worn and a bit tatty. Again, Paladin suspense mystery at the bottom, and a great artwork by Herb Taus on the front. 2 shillings to buy it back in the day. I reckon 1953 or 54 would be my guesstimate. By Albert L. Quant, who was doing loads of digests at the time, same as Dakin and Harry Whittington. They were literally producing loads of stuff. I mean, there's 9 other titles that I know of. The Dakin ones are Naked Fury, Hunt the Killer, Farewell to Passion and Strange Witness. The other one by Albert L. Quant is Babysitter. These are all digest novels from the early 50s, sort of 51, 52. And then Harry Whittington, they're still out there, Married to Murder, Sleigh Ride for a Lady, and Violent Night. Savage Love as well, by Whit Harrison, which is a pseudonym for Harry Whittington. I've seen that to copy online, an image, but not for sale. So Paladin Press, they were based in 80 Gaywood Street, London, South East London, and they produce these wonderful books. I'll just bring up the original by Herb Taus artwork, Zip Gun Angels, on original novels. I'm very lucky to own this as well. Just got some pen marks on her chest, but apart from that, not a decent copy. You can see up against my my very tired looking Yankee book from the UK. Yeah, it's in great nick, but still the artwork's exactly as it was and hasn't been tampered with on this UK version. And then just to throw the 3 in there, there's Boy Crazy, which was the second reprint by original novels. You can see there's Zip Gun Angels, its previous title. They called it Boy Crazy, and there they are. But the one for me that I'm very pleased to own is the UK version. You can see straight away from here, it is very, very a tired book. I'm not going to open it up too much. And made and printed in England, Free and Barnet in London. I used to live there. There you go. Everything comes full circle. Zip Gun Angels by Albert L. Quant on the Yankee books, American bestsellers by Paladin Press. If you've got any more information on this particular book company, by all means, let me know in the comments. And yeah, nice quick one today. Hopefully I'll be coming up with some more good stuff. I think I'm going to do Malinka next, from Argentina. Yeah, I've got quite a few, so that might take a couple of videos. But anyway, thanks for checking back in, and I hope to see you all very, very soon.